Alright, so I'm doing the end of March update. Here's what it looks like packing wise. It looks really chaotic, but I've gone through like my books, my DVDs, my tapes, and I Marie Kondoed them all, put them all, like all my Disney ones are in alphabetical order now. Super organized, and just stacked up here. I still have like space to go to the ceiling, so it's still overflowing. Like, there's the boundary right there. It's still overflowing a little bit, but I think once it's all compacted down, it'll be enough to fit into the storage cube, hopefully, along with the furniture. But if I can't bring all the furniture, that's not a huge deal. Like, this white shelf right here I could get rid of. A couple things I could get rid of. So, all my actual things are definitely going to fit in. And then all I have really is like lights and Halloween and just random decor left to go through. And that's why this is all kind of all over the place, but I'll do that one of these days. And then I also Marie Kondoed all my clothes, so they're all nice and organized and packed in there, and every single clothing item fits into the suitcase, and I can zip it up too, which I wasn't sure I'd be able to do, but I totally can. And then there's like outerwear that's still outside here, and like costume and fursuit stuff. Is this crap stuff? What is this? Okay, that's like journals and stuff. So yeah, clothes and everything are organized. I've just been like washing them and stuffing them back in the suitcase. And then, yeah, and then there's a little cat to say hello. Yeah. You just gotta yell for attention. And you're not gonna say nothing. That's fine too. And then this is my stack of finished stuff to ship, which is getting bigger and bigger. So that's really exciting, and I'll go over everything that's all finished up in a second here. I have every single fursuit head that I'm currently working on out. So we got Chessa, Salt, Topaz, animatronic Eye Stoat is in there, which I'm gonna work on him a little bit more too. I forgot to mention him when I mentioned my other animatronics projects, but basically all he needs is like more sturdy wiring, because like his programming and stuff is all good, but the wires kind of fell apart after like a little bit of test usage at BLFC a couple years ago, so he's been just kind of sitting in a closet, but eventually I will finish him up. And I also got Mossy Gator's like head base right there, which I'm gonna work on. I don't know if I'm gonna work on now, but eventually. And then Atlas is here, Mongo is here, who now has his face completely cut out and a couple of parts sewn on it. We got Patch, and then we got Pre-Made Fox. So every single fursuit I'm working on is now out of my room and right here, and it's not that much at all, so very cool. And then let's go over everything else. I also worked on this boy. Look at him, he has eyes now. Ooh, he looks good on camera. Ooh, yeah, you look good on camera too, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. So I took off his posable eyebrows, and then I went for, yeah, you can kind of tell. I went for like some slightly asymmetrical eyebrows. So you can tell this one's a little bit more slanty. And then I also did, I really didn't want to, because I knew it was going to be a pain, because I had to peel this off, and then it would have had hot glue on it, and then I had to sew through it. But I made his little expression lines, and once I shave it, it'll come out more. But I gave him little expression lines, and I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad I just said, screw it, let's do it, because it's gonna look cute, because it does look cute now, even though it was a pain in the butt. So, more cat content real quick. Look at that. Look at that. So now I'm chilling here watching Pokari make a fursuit, but I'm also going to do my update real quick. So, let's go through my list. So, first of all, I finished Marcy, and I'm about to edit her pictures up now. I finished Cecil, and his final pictures were posted. Topaz is... Sorry, I have to pet a cat at the same time. Yeah. I know. You're so needy. She's like, the second I wake up, she's like, oh, you're awake? Hi, pet me. But I finished Topaz. He's like 99.9% done. But I need more foot foam to put in his feet, which I don't want to go to Lowe's to get. And I don't know if they're even open anymore. But Foam by Mail, where I usually get my foam, and it's a really good deal, and you should go check it out if you want lots and lots of cheap foam, and it's way more high quality than Joann's too. But their orders are backed up until the 14th, so the head foam along with the foot foam that I'm getting from them now is gonna be a little while before it gets here, but Topaz is like 99% done. So once I get that, it'll be a quick little cut out the feet bits and then stuff his feet, and then I can take final pictures. And Foam by Mail also says they do custom cuts, so they'll take your pattern or whatever and cut out custom parts for you, and I'm wondering if they could do just cut my feet parts for me and send me nice, like, I don't know if they do it with lasers or what, but nice, like, industrially cut foot bottoms would be amazing. So I might ask him about that. Oh yeah, and then Patch, I guess I can show him real quick. Let's go look at him. Why not? Patch, I did all of his spots, which only took 3 or 4 days of just doing spots, but they're done now. I haven't counted them out yet. I counted them out on his twin suit Splash, and it was like 115 or something, so I'll eventually count out how many spots he has. But, oh, yeah, and then this is Topaz's body, all ready to go too. And then also, speaking of, this is Splash, and he's getting refitted, which is why he's got safety pins in him. So, yeah, got the twin boys right there. Anyway, so Patch is about done, and then after that, he just needs his neck sewn on. I think it's already cut out and finished, so it just needs to be sewn on. And then his feet, paws, and everything are done. And then he needs a tail too, but he's like 99% done, maybe like 90% done. And yeah, so that's what I finished. I feel like I've been going really easy on it, and I feel like I've been getting like nothing done, but when I made my list for this video, I mean, look at it. Like, that's a lot of stuff that I got done. So even when I'm like going on like my lowest gear, I'm getting a whole lot of stuff done, and I'm glad I'm like doing self-care and like taking days off and working on personal projects too, and still finishing things up. And now that there's no cons, there's no deadlines, so that also helps. Oh yeah, so I got somebody to claim the Omnisaurus design, which I'm super excited to do, because I've been loving like all these dinosaur suits. They're so much fun, and he's got like, I tried to do every single dinosaur feature that I could think of. So he's got like a Parasaurolophus crest, which is also going to have a webbing made out of that like neon vinyl that's really bright, so that's going to be really cool. He's got wings, he's got teeth, he's got a Thagomizer, he's got Stegosaurus plates, he's got a little bit of everything, so I'm super excited to work on him, and I'm really glad that somebody just kind of came along and was like, hey, I saw Yinkylosaur at FC, and then I wanted this other dino suit, and it wasn't even like, I was like, hey guys, I really need a commission, please commission me, which, I mean, I did talk about how I need a commission, but anyway, he came to me, and I'm super excited, and it paid my rent, and yeah, really good stuff. So I'm excited to start working on him. Really? Are you excited to see him too? And he's lavender, so you know I love them lavender suits. Oh yeah, and then also my landlord waived my late fees, stopped the rent raise that they were gonna do, and also said if I need to, I can make a payment plan. So that is a whole lot less pressure on my end. And also there's no more 2 people fee, which it's a 2-bedroom apartment, so why would you charge extra for 2 people to be in a 2-bedroom apartment? Like, why? But anyway, that is no longer a part of my rent, so that took off like literally $120. So, also less money for me to pay. Baby, what? What? She knows, she does this thing. She used to do it when there was a bug in the house, so that I would come and I would take the bug away. But now she knows that when she yowls really loud that I come running to see what's the matter, and then she just looks at me like, hey, you're here, can you pet me? So, very needy little cat, but I love her, so I'll just have to deal with it. Yes, so as far as shipping things go, I have been doing post office pickups, which are super easy. Usually, even if you do them at like the end of the day, you have to wait until not the next day, but the day after that to schedule it. So it takes a little bit of time out of like, it's not like as urgent as just taking a box to the post office, but you just leave it out and you tell them where it'll be and what kind of box it is, and then they pick it up on their mail route, and it's free and it's awesome and I love it. It is super helping me out. If I'm here for another couple months and it clears up in another couple months, what we do around the 4th of July is there's the Bremerton Bridge Blast, and last year we had a couple rides out at the park, and it was just like at a public park, and they just like set them up and then had to take a booth, and like you could just walk up and do it. So I'm just now thinking of this, but like, why didn't I wear a fursuit? Like, I could have rode a ride in a fursuit and I totally missed out on it. Like, what was I thinking? So if that happens again, and if things clear up enough for that to happen again, I am totally gonna go ride a scrambler in a fursuit, because that's like a bucket list goal, honestly. Like, that would be so cool. So who knows? Probably not gonna happen. I hope I'm not gonna be here that long. We'll see. So I've also had this other idea that we could do an Enchanted Forest fursuit meetup, and I know they're closed right now too. They say they're gonna try and open like later on in the season, so they're still kind of planning to open this season. We'll see if that happens for real. I don't know if it'll happen for real, but once I get back around to Oregon, I'm thinking I'm gonna move back to Oregon when I do move back. So I would love to do a fursuit meetup at the Enchanted Forest. It's super hilly and it might be kind of difficult to go far in fursuit, but it would be so cute for pictures, and like, I would kill a man to ride the bobsled in Dare, like in the yellow cart, the yellow and orange cart. It'd be so cute. I would definitely shove my gigantic fursuit head into that tiny little roller coaster 100%. So that's another thing I've been thinking about. I think I'm just very fursuit and theme park deprived. But yeah, maybe that'll happen one day. Who knows? I would love to do it one day. Other than that, speaking of theme park things, I got the Frontierland Hoedown like 100% down. I know it by memory now, so like, as far as memorizing choreography goes, I'm good. I think I got it, and it wasn't really that difficult once I like went down, wrote down all the moves, and then it was just a matter of putting it in order. And now like my brain hears each part of the song and it's like, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. So I don't know if that's gonna happen for a while, like as far as Disney opening back up, but I am 110% prepared, and I basically, like, you can't tell them what characters you want to play. You audition and then they tell you. So I'm gonna put Frontierland Hoedown on my audition profile. So basically I'm just like, I'm doing everything in my power to land me a Wendell spot, basically. So I'm hoping that will eventually kind of guide me that direction. But like I said, Disney's completely closed right now, so you know, that could be a far future thing. So Frontierland Hoedown was like super hard in fursuit. Like, I had it down, like, just kind of chilling in my socks or whatever, like, doing it in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, this will be easy. And I got in fursuit, and it's, like, twice as fast, and, like, I kept hitting things with my tail, of course, because I don't have enough room. But, it's really good workout, too. Oh my god. I could only do it, like, 5 or 6 times before I was like, oh my god, I have to take a break and, like, sit down for, like, half an hour. But, if you want to torture yourself and you want to learn it, I have it written down, so have fun. But I have so much respect for the people that do it in costume now, especially Brer Bear. Like, okay, he's got fat padding, he's got a drop crotch, he's got the tall padding, he's got a shirt on over his full suit. It's not a partial, it's a shirt on top of his full suit, and he's like the one that dances it the best out of everybody. Like, out of everybody that's in suit, maybe Wendell. I mean, I'm biased, but, like, Wendell's easy to dance in, too, because he's just fat, that's it. But, like, he does all the moves. I, like, watch these videos over and over again to learn it, and every time I'm like, Brer Bear, how are you doing this? Oh my god. So, much respect to Brer Bear. He is, like, an A+ dancer. Like, holy crap. And, speaking of, if this ends up being, like, a year-long thing instead of like a couple more months-long thing, then I think I'm gonna move to Texas possibly with my dad and like step family, because I can't pay rent here for more than like a couple months. I don't think. I don't know. It's been going pretty alright, so maybe I could stay here a couple more months. But yeah, if it's like a thing where Disney's not going to open back up and I'm not going to be able to apply, and my top surgeon even, like, there's a total ban on elective surgery in Florida right now, so he like can't work at all on top surgeries at least. So if it keeps going on like that for like a year instead of like a couple more months, then I'm going to try and move to Texas with my dad and step family, and then just save up a bunch of money and wait for this all to blow over, I guess. So that's like my worst case scenario thing. But if it's just a couple more months, like if it's just for the summer, then I think I could definitely get my ass back down to Florida eventually. I know you gotta have attention all the time, baby. I know. I'm not allowed to talk to anybody but you. I know. I know the drill. Yeah. So that's like my worst case scenario plan. I did a bunch of face masks the other day with just like the extra fabric that I had laying around. I got 29 done, and those are all shipped out and everything, but I have to pick up my IT, and I have to go to Walmart for a couple things, so I'm gonna check there for more fabric. I have the liner flannel. I have like a lot of that left, but I don't have like the outer fabric, so I'm gonna make a bunch more masks once I get more outer fabric. My goal is to break 100, which I think should be pretty easy. It only took me like a day or two to get the 29 done, so that was pretty good. And use Lycra if you can, Lycra or spandex, as your straps, because I know elastic's out of stock like everywhere, but if you get like a yard of Lycra, you can make like hundreds of straps, and it's like super good, super comfy, like around your ears and the back of your head. Highly recommended. If you can't get it at like Joann's or wherever, like IRL, Spandex World is very cheap, and this is just a good like fursuit tip anyway. It's like $9 a yard, and it's like twice as thick as the stuff you get at Joann's, like the Yaya Han stuff. It sucks. It's really gross and really thin and really expensive. It's like $20 a yard. So just go to Spandex World and pay $9 and then get yourself some spandex. It's called Milliskin, I think, is the kind that I get, but very highly recommended alternative to Joann's. Yeah, it's really good. It's like a really good meditative thing, because it's like just a small little project where you have a couple different steps, and then you just do the same like couple steps over and over and over again. So it's like a really good kind of meditative thing, and I've really enjoyed it. And it also makes me feel like I'm actually doing something and a little bit less powerless. So it's a win-win. And if you need any masks after I make more, let me know. I'm trying to ship them all free, but I'm kind of running out of my credit on my like postage account, so might have you pay for postage, but I shipped like a little box with like most of them, like 28 of them, for like $11. So it won't be that much to ship them. And they're also made with like the little insert, so you can put your own filter in them, in addition to them being like a double layer fabric mask. So let me know if you need those. DM me here if you can. Can you DM people on YouTube? DM me on Twitter, email me. I'll put those on the screen. Just let me know if you need any, and I will try to ship them out for free if I can. I also wanted to talk a little bit more about Puce. He's gonna be a Planty full suit, and I'm like super excited. I'm gonna give him a little stumpy tail because wearing Hex's bodysuit, like stumpy tails are so much fun, and I think especially if he has a little short, tiny like bat tail, it'd be really cute. But I'm also gonna try and do zip off wings, so like a zip here, so that I can swap them out with like different designs. Like I want to do one that's just solid blue, I want to do one that has the little fingery bits in it, maybe ones that are different length, maybe do like full length ones versus like just elbow length ones. Yeah, I'm really excited to work on that. I don't know when I'm gonna start working on his bodysuit, probably not like anytime soon, but those are my plans, and I'm like super excited to start working on him. Okay, also, sorry, this is kind of like jumping all over the place, and like the shot keeps changing. I keep like remembering more things that I wanted to talk about. But I played Spyro in Fursuit. I got my PS1 working, which I thought it was like completely dead. I thought I threw out the cord, but I found all my cords, and I found everything but the memory card. So I am able to play Spyro now, but I played in Fursuit for a bit after doing the hoedown in Fursuit for a while. And it was like super easy. Like I kind of have all the controls memorized because I played like just Spyro like my entire life. But I was thinking about maybe doing like a speed run in Fursuit. If y'all were interested, let me know. Like a stream and speed run. Because I don't have the memory card, I can't really progress too far. But I think it'd be really fun. And I think I'm gonna do Dare with it and not my possum suit, because that Morpholus head is very heavy and I was like dying after a while. My neck is like still sore. Speaking of, I'm extremely sore from dancing last night. Like holy crap, that was a good workout. But yeah, if y'all want to see me stream Spyro in Fursuit with Dare, let me know, because I think it would be super fun. I don't know, like, audio-wise how good it'll be, and, I mean, it's on, like, my crappy, like, old purpled-out TV, so it's not, like, the best graphics, and it's a PS1, so, I mean, of course it's not the best graphics, but let me know if y'all would be interested in something like that. Oh yeah, a couple more things before I go. I have Beach Bear's eyes, and also I talked to the guy and got the little jaw part, so I have those parts coming in tomorrow, and I'm, like, super excited, because I'm thinking that I have lots of like scrap metal bits. I have the metal that I cut from to use for eyelids, so I have a big sheet of like sheet metal, and I'm thinking I can maybe build his little like face parts, because it's just like pretty simple little couple bits. So I'll be working on Beach Bear a lot, so really excited for that, and that's kind of been like a little early birthday present for myself. God, this cat. What? Chill. Just calm down. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm really excited to work on Beach Bear a little bit more, and for him to like maybe have an actual face, and if I can get his face mechanics like at least blocked out, then maybe I can even work on a face sculpt. I don't know. I'm really excited for that. I've been cooking a lot more. Like, I kind of grew up like in a if you're not gonna eat what we're making, make it yourself household. So like cereal and ramen was like a lot of my staples for a while, but I've been cooking more, I've been baking more. I have like weird cake pans that I want to use that I've been using, all kinds of stuff. So if y'all are interested in like some more cooking vlogs, let me know. Yeah, so exciting stuff. Like I said, I felt like I didn't do anything this month, and then I went back over it and wrote everything down that I did for the update, and I was like, wow, I actually got a lot done. So I'm feeling alright. Like, obviously some days are better than others. Today's a pretty good day. The last few days have been pretty good. I have had my bad days, but I'm just gonna keep on going with the good stuff as long as I can, and then just kind of hunker down and get through the bad days when they happen. And yeah, I've been doing pretty alright though. Let me know if you want to see more like cooking vlogs, if you want to see more tutorials. I'm going to start editing tutorials now because I've been kind of filming them and not editing them. And also, since I've gotten a lot of fursuit work done, I've been taking a lot more breaks to do animatronic stuff, personal stuff, art stuff, all that kind of stuff. So, if y'all want to see anything in particular as far as like tutorials go, let me know. But I think that's all for my end of March update, and I will see you guys at the end of April.